Hey, what's up YouTube? You already know it's All City Live TV, and thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about finishing badges and what's a good finishing badge setup for you guys to have equipped. The reason why I'm doing this is because I spent a ton of time trying to adjust my finishing badges. I have a two-way slashing playmaker at the point guard position. But before we get into the finishing badges, I want to talk about you guys, man, and how amazing you guys have been in helping to build our community here at YouTube. As you guys can see, we have the park flooded out there. Almost makes my hair stand up because it's been such a roller coaster ride, and it's really humbling. And I say this like from the bottom of my heart, thank you, man, because without you guys I wouldn't be able to do what I do here on YouTube and experience the trials and tribulations of building a YouTube channel, but not only that, also experience the fruits of your labor, coming to fruition. And that's a beautiful thing. Time and patience, watching it evolve and seeing it come to life the way it's been coming to life in recent days, man. And this has all happened since the release of 2K20, and it's been just such an amazing ride. I can't thank you guys enough. I really appreciate what you guys are doing here at All City Live TV. So the reason why we got the park filled up like this is because we do drafts. And if you guys are not familiar with our drafts, is what we do is we select two teams with two captains, and we choose from all the players that join up on us, like you see out here in the park. And we're gonna start picking that back up again now that these events are done with 2K. A lot of people are still grinding, such as myself. I want to grind my player to Elite 2, so I'm really like geared towards getting that Elite 2 and getting the custom t-shirts and stuff like that. Again, we select two teams with two captains, and we just choose from all the players who join up on us. So if you want to create an opportunity for yourself to get drafted out there in one of our nightly drafts on our live stream, then come on out and join us on our live stream. We live stream on 5 different platforms simultaneously every single day. That's Facebook, Mixer, Twitch, D-Live, and we also live stream right here on YouTube. We'd love to have you guys come through. And if you guys got any questions and need answers, we got a ton of people who are just highly informative within our community, so you can consider joining our Discord as well. If you got questions, we got answers on Discord. The link for Discord will be in the description. It'll also be the top pinned comment in this video. Now let's get on over into these finishing badges and see what we got going on. Alright guys, so let's talk about these finishing badges. As you guys can see, I have a pretty much silver spread of my badges, and when I say a ton of trial and error from my player in particular, now don't get me wrong, this badge spread is not for everyone. I'm just gonna show you guys what works for me, you understand? Because there's other players that have higher attributes within their finishing, and they may be able to consider upping these badges or have a larger amount of badge points to allocate between the badges that allow them the opportunity to go higher on these badges. But unfortunately, I'm limited to 13 finishing badges, and being that I'm only limited to 13 finishing badges on my two-way slashing playmaker, this spread in particular, and this was only because I wasn't able to finish prior with so many different badge setups. So I got acrobat on silver, consistent on silver, contact finisher on gold, and I have tried contact on bronze and also quarter body with contact on bronze as well, but I don't recommend running contact on bronze consistently. You may want to try it out there, but I have contact on gold, and I think that's where I'm gonna leave contact for the time being. Giant Slayer on silver, relentless finisher on silver, and slithery on silver. And I gotta tell you guys what this has done for me as a player. All too often, you guys are going up for a body animation. You want to catch a body, drop somebody, make somebody touch the earth, especially if they're not wearing their Bobby Boucher helmet out there. You want to make sure you're out there catching bodies. So unfortunately, 2K has this new thing in 2K20 where you go up to catch a body and they turn it into a layup animation. And being that they turned so many of my contact animations into layups, I decided I need to try and figure out a way to finish my layup. So that was like my primary goal for a long time. How do I finish layups, man? 2K20 has a huge problem with layup animations, and you don't see too many people greening, although there may be some goats out there that say, hey, I green every layup. Unfortunately, I've got over 2,000 games played, and it's very rare that I see somebody greening layups, and I mean extremely rare. So being that from what I've noticed, there are some problems with the timing of layups, I said, well, let me drop my badges down because I'm limited in my badge points. Let me drop them down and spread them out. How many times have you been on this channel, you noticed that I said, spread out your badges. If the badges that your favorite YouTuber told you to equip aren't working for you, then drop it down if it's not working. Why keep holding on to a particular badge such as fancy footwork? I was holding on to fancy footwork and so reluctant to let it go, and it turns out I no longer even have it equipped. So these are some of the things that you guys may want to consider trying. Spread out your badges, spread the love, and maybe you start finishing your layup animations. I'm going to tell you guys what this spread has done for me. It allows me, the acrobat badges, I love it. It allows me to kind of maneuver, and I think that's in combination because I've run acrobat on gold with a multitude of other combinations and other badges, but I wasn't getting the animations that I wanted to in finishing my layups. So when I dropped it down to silver in combination with the other badges that you see here, that's when I started to be able to consistently finish my layup animation. So now what that gives me, it allows me more confidence when I'm driving to the rack. And I think a lot of people want that confidence. A lot of you guys out there want to be confident when you're driving to the rack that if you don't get the body animation, or if 2K takes you out of a contact dunk animation, you want to finish your layup and you don't want to look goofy out there. Now, a lot of you dudes out there got goofy badge on Hall of Fame, and you're like, whoa, bring it down to silver. I'm telling you, if you bring your goofy badge down to silver, you may be able to finish with all of these other silver badges out there. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and informative. Remember, consider a badge spread on your badges, and you may want to take this to other categories like playmaking, shooting, and finishing out. And defense out there. You may want to consider that. I know a perimeter lockdown, Rain Dynasty, she has considered a badge spread of bronze badges, and it's turned her into elite defender out there. So if you guys go look at player cards, go take a look at some of the player cards that are out there of your favorite players in NBA 2K20 and see what spread they have. Watch what they do out there and see what spread they have when you're in my career, so you can get an idea of what 2K20 thinks about badge spread. So again, I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, please consider subscribing to our channel, as we're gonna have a ton of NBA 2K20 content coming your way. Catch you guys on the next video.